Josh Harris is one of 15 police officers in Marion who were laid off at the beginning of the year due to cuts in state funding. That represents close to a quarter of the city's police department. If there's a windfall coming from new oil and gas taxes in Ohio, Josh would like to go back to work.
I don't know. I don't know what the best fix is here. I definitely think for a community standpoint, restoring local government funds would drastically improve at least my community in a whole.
But restoring local government funds is not in the governor's plan. He wants to increase the tax on oil and gas drilling and projects it could bring in as much as $500 million a year by 2016. Whatever comes in would be used for an income tax cut, estimated to be about 5%.
The lower income tax is so very important because it not only helps families to be stronger, but it also helps small businesses to be stronger. And the greatest growth area of our state and across the country is the area of small business.
Democratic State Representative Bob Hagan called the governor's plan ridiculous.
You balance the budget on cutting the local government fund. Now he's going to pretend he's cutting taxes, when in fact he's hurting more people and hurting the services that are desperately needed.
In addition to a comprehensive energy strategy and the income tax cut, the governor is proposing education reforms that include a requirement for third-grade reading proficiency and a change in the way banks are taxed, leading to a tax cut for all but the largest banks, who will see a tax increase. The governor said his plan amounts to $90 million worth of additional savings for the state. Ted Hart, NBC4.
To reform of all the basic programs, developmental disabilities. It's, I think, a very, very exciting time. And when you think about the amount of work that got put into the first budget, which eliminated an $8 billion deficit and had more reforms than people could handle, so most of them weren't written about. And now you add in there a couple thousand-page bill that's going to have a massive amount of additional reform. I think the people of the state ought to feel good that we are working basically day and night and burning the candle at both ends to live up to our responsibility. The credit goes, of course, to the members of the cabinet and members of the staff that works with the cabinet to get all these things put together, and I'm really proud of the fact that I think they're now more energized than they were, because when you produce new, good ideas, it really gets people excited about the potential. Tim Keene has been unleashed. You know, you've all known him as a budget guru, and he remains a budget guru, but he's also, moving more and more in terms of being the conductor of an orchestra.